Look closely and you will see traditional cooks across the 5 continents follow the exact same pulse cooking pattern. In the next few minutes, I'll show you why that pattern isn't about tradition, it's about making nutrients bioavailable, based on food chemistry research, nutritional anthropology, and what actually happens inside your gut. This cooking method solves 3 problems at once: flavor, digestion, and mineral absorption. Lentils can be rich in iron and still leave you iron deficient. In real kitchens, health isn't decided by perfect meals or single nutrients. It's shaped by small cooking and eating habits we repeat every day. I am Gina, and that's the lens behind VitalCook. Everyday culinary guidance designed to work in real kitchens. Either they are cooking dal in Mumbai or fowl in Cairo, they all follow the same pattern. So let's break down each step: culinary reason, nutritional benefit, and the food science underneath. You can use canned or dried pulses, both work. The preparation just changes slightly. Canned pulses are already cooked. Before using them, simply drain and rinse well under running water. This removes excess sodium and surface starches, improving flavor and digestibility. If using dried pulses, soaking is essential. After soaking, discard the soaking water. Then rinse thoroughly before cooking. Soaking allows water-soluble antinutrients like phytic acid and gas-forming sugars to leach out into the water, reducing digestive load and improving mineral availability. Once your pulses are rinsed and ready, that's when the real transformation begins, with what you add to the pot first. Step 1. Heat the fat. Fat is your flavor carrier. It extracts aromatic compounds from everything that follows and distributes them throughout the dish. But fat also improves absorption of fat-soluble nutrients, including vitamin E and carotenoids often found in spices. Ghee, coconut oil, olive oil. The type of fat being used matters less than the fact that fat is being used. Watch the cooking oil video on the channel to understand about the right fat to use for your purposes. So if you want to understand the importance of fat in your diet, watch the fat video on the channel. You can find the link to these videos in the description box. Step 2. Add the aromatics. Onions and garlic build the flavor foundation. Garlic and onion contain sulfur compounds that actively reduce phytic acid's grip on minerals in pulses. Phytic acid is the compound that blocks iron and zinc absorption. When you crush garlic, you break the cell walls, releasing an enzyme called allinase, which creates sulfur compounds. Those compounds don't just add flavor, they chemically interfere with phytic acid's ability to bind minerals. For the deep dive on garlic's other benefits, including allicin, check out our garlic video. The link to the video is in the description box. That's why every traditional pulse dish starts by sauteing the aromatics. It's not coincidence, there is chemistry behind it. Step 3. Bloom your spices. Heating spices in fat unlocks their essential oils. That's why toasted cumin tastes nothing like raw cumin. Spices like turmeric, black pepper, and cumin contain bioactive compounds curcumin, piperine, thymoquinone. Fat blooming increases their absorption by up to 2000% in some cases. Spice compounds are locked inside plant cells. Heat and fat break those cells open and dissolves the compounds into the oil. 30 seconds of blooming helps infuse those flavors in the food and makes a big difference in the flavor of your dish. Now your base is ready and full of flavor. Now when you add the beans there, the beans will absorb the flavor as it cooks along. Step 4. Add your pulses. By now your base is loaded with flavor. The beans absorb all of it as they cook. A long simmer does 3 quiet but important things. First, it breaks down gas-forming sugars, so beans are easier on your gut. Secondly, it further weakens phytic acid, helping minerals like iron and zinc become more available to your body. And thirdly, it softens the fiber, so digestion is easier. So the same beans gives different outcomes defined by your cooking time. Now pulses contains complex sugars which cannot break down easily, the oligosaccharides, and that causes all the bloating and the gas. But fully cooked and well simmered beans, your gut will adapt with time. In a long simmer, Heat and time breaks those sugars into simpler forms. Your gut bacteria can handle them. Pressure cooking achieves the same digestive breakdown as a long simmer, but much faster. And the final step? Add a sprinkle of herbs and a dash of acid. Maybe vinegar or a squeeze of lemon. And here's the first step that most skip. Acid brightens flavor. It balances the richness and makes the dish feel lighter. Additionally, it also contains vitamin C, which boosts the non-heme iron absorption by up to 300%. Iron from plants, called the non-heme iron, is harder to absorb than iron from meat. Vitamin C converts it into a form your gut can easily use. One squeeze of lemon, that's the difference between eating iron and absorbing the iron. If beans were always a struggle and felt unpredictable in your kitchen, follow this order. If you are using canned pulses, drain and rinse them well. If you are using dried pulses, soak them for the recommended time and drain and rinse. Then the cooking begins. Step 1. Heat your fat. Step 2. Cook aromatics, onion and garlic always. Step 3. Bloom your spices. Then add pulses and simmer fully. And finish with acid. These aren't separate tricks. It's one integrated system where each step quietly sets up to the next. This framework isn't tied to one cuisine. The order stays the same, only the ingredients change. Indian, Mediterranean, Middle East, Latin, the system holds. That's why this works wherever you cook. Tell me if you used to cook your pulses the same way, following these steps, or was it anything different? I'd like to know what was different in yours before. Keep following VitalCook for many more such everyday cooking tips that can support your health. Subscribe to VitalCook for science-backed kitchen habits you can repeat every day for better health.